Alright guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay Will. So the OnePlus 6T is my daily driver, or at least one of my daily drivers, and the other one actually is the OnePlus 6. Now you probably say, well, why would you do that? It was just a matter of I really like both phones and I wanted to use them to I wanted to get some hands-on with it to kind of feel out which one I would like better. And what it boiled down to was these are pretty much the same phones. One has a headphone jack, one has an in-screen fingerprint reader. And they both get fantastic battery. But the OnePlus 6 is a little bit more appealing because it's much lower in price right now. You can pretty much get the same experience that you get on the OnePlus 6T. And you get some better color options. You see I have the red here. I've actually put the red dragon skin on there. I think that looks absolutely fantastic. Let me see if I can get a little closer for that. Yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah, the red dragon skin turned out to be better on the phone than I thought it was going to be. But I want to do a quick discussion video on the OnePlus 6. The OnePlus 6, I bought it. I didn't buy it at launch. I bought it like 3 months. I bought it actually a week before the, I think it was like 2 weeks or a week before the 6T dropped. Now I knew I was getting the 6T, but I wanted to get some hands on with the 6 first just to decide whether or not I want to get the 6T. Or keep the 6T. And I'm going to keep the 6T. And the 6 is obviously a really beautiful phone, and I think it looks a little better in like the colors that are out. That's what it is. If I could get a 6T in red or white, that would be pretty nice. They do have that other color, Thunder Purple. It's pretty cool too. It's like a black and purple. But when it comes to the 6T, or the 6, it has fast facial recognition just like the 6T. It has great battery life like the 6T. My 6T is not on the same OS as the 6, because the 6 is the official unlocked version. And you know, this is just kind of one of those things where the T-Mobile version that I have, it's not up to date yet, and that's not a bad thing. It's still running very smooth. I don't have any issues with it, and the 6 is running very well too. But overall performance on my 6, they're both 8 gigs with 128 gigs of storage. They both have a Snapdragon 845. Folks, I'm not seeing any difference. Battery life is fantastic on this. While it may not be as long as the 6T, it's still really good. And remember, battery life depends on you. It depends on what you're doing with your phone. So this phone right here, I could still recommend it, because check the links in the description. And you'll be able to get this phone, actually this color, if you didn't want the black ones that they're offering. I've got all colors listed below for well under $500. It's a flash sale right now, so you need to hurry if that's just what you want to do. If you're thinking about getting a 6T, my 6T link is down there too, by the way. Shout out to everybody who's been using the 6T link. I appreciate you guys supporting the channel and supporting me with that. I've never done like the referral thing before. I actually didn't even know I could do it. Since I had the phones, because I wasn't doing it until I got the 6T. Doing that, it's been very good for me. You know, a lot of people are clicking on the link. A lot of people are actually buying the 6T with my link, and I appreciate that. But I'm also supporting this phone right here. The 6 is very, very nice, folks. It's the same phone. And what makes this one more appealing than the 6T is that headphone jack. It's got a headphone jack. And, you know, it's still a big screen. Everything is still there. You still get all the features and functionality of the 6T. You just get the older design in the front. You know what it's called. That's what you get. But that's still not a bad thing. I personally like the look of this phone. The color, obviously better than the colors that are being offered right now. But with that being said, I can highly recommend this phone. This phone got down to $399 in the flash sale. And I think it still is for the 64 gig version, but I suggest you just go ahead and grab. For $30 more, you get double the memory and 2 more gigs of RAM. You get 8 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs for storage. And this is the dual SIM variant. So some people have spoken about this model that I'm telling you guys to buy, which is the 6000 opposed to the 6003 model. Now, you do what you want to do, but I personally have traveled with this phone, like left the state, and I didn't have any problems. The band that it's missing is 71. And I believe it's missing 66 as well. But folks, think about this, you know what I'm saying? You buy what you want to buy. But OnePlus is selling this phone for much higher than $430. So, and they don't even offer the red one anymore. I reached out to OnePlus and they said these are the same phones. The 6003 and the 6000 are the same phones. It's just that this one lacks a couple of bands for the US. But folks, don't be deterred by that. You're not going to get bad service. It's got band 12, 7. It's got all the bands that you need for the US except for 71 and 66. Now, if that's important to you, so be it. Don't buy it. But I'm telling you, in my experience, I've gotten blazing fast speeds on here. Like ridiculous. And I haven't had any drop calls, MMS. Everything works. Internet, just put the SIM card in, boom, and it's done. So, you know, it's a good experience. I didn't expect anything less. The 6 is the same as the 6T. I mean, I knew this going into it. Some people, oh, why would you buy it? I'm a tech reviewer, man. I want to try things. You know what I'm saying? I actually like tech. So I'm going to buy what I want to buy to check it out. And I suggest that you do the same. I feel like the 6 technically is a better offering than the 6T. I've said it before to people. They were saying, well, how could the 6T be better than the 6? I was like, I never said that. I actually told people they should get the 6 instead of the 6T because you get that headphone jack. You know what I'm saying? And you get a fingerprint reader that's a physical fingerprint reader that you know is going to pretty much work all the time for you. The in-screen fingerprint reader works all the time. However, having a physical reader, and it's on the back too, everyone has gotten used to that now. So some people ask, what if I don't have either one, the 6 or the 6T? I would tell you to get the 6 because the 6 is offering the headphone jack and a physical hardware button. That's pretty much it. They're the same cameras, everything. It's got a different design on the front right there, but you get more color options. And believe it or not, that's important to people, having color options. So the 6, folks, I mean, I've had it for, again, about 2 weeks before I bought the 6T, and I'm impressed with it. I still like it. My SIM card's in there. I'm using it. My second SIM is in here. And it's getting it done, man. I mean, I don't have any problems with it. I love my alert slider. Again, I can't stress that enough. I wish all phones had the alert slider. But just a quick updated video for OnePlus 6 owners. You guys got a champion too. You know what I'm saying? You're not missing anything by not buying this. If you don't buy the 6T, you're not missing anything. So don't think that you're missing something by not buying the 6T. You have the same phone and you have the advantage of the headphone jack. A lot of people want a headphone jack, and of the two, if you wonder where my 6T is, it's over there. It was in the other room when I started recording. I was like, oh, screw it, I'll just record the video. But if you want either one of those, I would recommend this one because you save over $150 by getting this one. Almost 200, about $100. $150 or so by getting the 6 with my links, because you get 8 gigs, 128 gig storage, and then you know, you get better color options. So it's up to you what you want to buy. I'm telling you that I enjoy this phone. You might not enjoy it. I don't know. You might say, no, Jay, I'm getting the 6T. I want the in-screen fingerprint reader, and I want the bigger battery. Okay, so be it. You know, the 3700 opposed to the 3300, I don't see that much difference. They're both getting 8 to, well, the T gets a little bit higher battery life by maybe 30 minutes or 45 minutes or so, but I'm well into the 8-hour mark with both of these phones. So it's a good look by OnePlus. They've actually impressed me enough to where I bought 2 of their phones within a week's time. I really like it. I like both of the phones, and it gets very difficult sometimes on which one I want to actually take with me. But this one is definitely better looking in my opinion, and the cameras are the same. Speaker is the same as the other one pretty much. They're about the same. So if you're in the market for a new OnePlus device, I've said in another video, but if you just want to hear me say it again, I definitely recommend you grab this first instead of running out and buying the 6T. You're not missing out on much. Even if you feel, you might not be missing out on anything. You might feel like you're gaining again because of the options that this one offers that the other one doesn't. So quick video, quick discussion video. Which one are you using? Are you using the 6 or the 6T? Were you considering buying? Are you a person that doesn't have either one and you were trying to decide which one you wanted? Leave a comment down below. I've given you my recommendation. So people who post that comment down there saying, which one should I get? Y'all can hit them up in the comments. I'm not even going to respond to them. But I feel like the 6 is definitely a smarter option than the 6T at this point because of the lower price point, the better color options, and you know, you get a headphone jack. on the bottom of the device. So it's your man Jay Will. Hope you guys enjoyed discussion video as always. This is smartphoneconversations.com. So be sure to hit that up for the latest post from your man Jay, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.